What's up, you guys? Welcome in to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing absolutely great. Gemini, you must have knew it was your birthday, okay? Because I grabbed this deck and here you go, Gemini, and your star energy. I love it. That is a great energy to be in right before this full moon. Looks like this full moon is going to welcome your birthday, bring your birthday season right on in, okay? So I'm going to drop this probably before the full moon and before your birthday, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Come on, Gemini, let's do your birthday read. I hope you guys are doing well. Gemini, I'm kind of a little excited to bring your birthday read because of the things that have transpired up until now for you. So I'm going to share a little bit, and it's going to be a little story time, Gemini, so just bear with me, but I got a little story time for y'all. But it correlates with the energy at this time, okay? So, Gemini, where's my lighter? Hold on. So, Gemini, let me tell you this. Okay, y'all have broken a karmic soul tie, okay? This karmic soul tie that you guys have broken just in time for y'all's birthday season, Gemini, it is from your childhood, okay? So I want to tell y'all, and this is it's a little personal, okay? So don't judge, okay, what I'm about to tell you guys. But like I said, I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be open about my personal situation in the way that that's the only way I know how to do it, right? Gemini, y'all know over here, I share my story with y'all and use it to teach and help, elevate us as a collective. So anyway, so Gemini, it's going to start off a little sad, but y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell y'all a story. Okay, so you guys know, for those of you that have been following me for a while, that my mother died when I was 9, okay? My mother suffered from breast cancer, and she passed away when I was 9 years old. So this happened, and the reason I'm telling y'all that part is because I don't remember how old I was, but I can remember that, one, I was old enough to know what was going on, and two, for what I'm about to tell y'all, and two, I know it was before the age of 9 because my mother was living at this time that this incident that I'm going to share with you guys occurred. So, between the age of 7 and 9, my innocence was stolen from me. Okay. Now, I did not realize it until now. This is weird, right? Because it's like I didn't look at it in that way until now. Okay. So, let me tell y'all what happened. So my mother had this friend, and she, I think she worked with this lady. It's crazy because I'm asking my sister, like, who is this lady? And nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? It's weird because she didn't come to the house often. But I remember this situation. So my mother had this, I'm going to call her a friend. Maybe I should call her an associate, okay? And my mom invited this lady over to the house. And she brought her daughter, who was around my same age, but I think she may have been a little older than me. She brought her over to play with me. So at that time, you guys, I was still into playing with like Barbie dolls, and I was innocent. I wasn't a bad child. I was good, okay? And this is how this soul tie began. And I guess the reason I didn't realize it to this extent until now is because I didn't know anything about soul ties until now. I didn't know how it worked. Like when you have sex with someone, there's an energetic cord that is established. And yeah, so I know this now, okay? So basically, what happened is I was there playing with her daughter, and I was playing Barbie dolls in my room. And then the next thing you know, I was like, I don't remember if I said I had to pee. One of us had to go pee. So I grew up in a house, okay, out in California. And it was a 3 bedroom, 2 bath house. And one of the bathrooms was in the master bedroom. Okay. So that's the bathroom that I went to. My mother, again, and her friend, they were in the front of the house. They were talking about whatever, I don't even know. But I remember them up, they were in the living room. And I know this because I could hear them talking as me and the little girl went into the bathroom. So this little girl was my first introduction into humping. Okay. Told y'all this is personal, but I'm going to share this story because I have to share the story in order for what I'm trying to tell y'all to make sense. Okay. So just don't judge. This is a judgment-free zone. Okay. So this little girl, she introduced me to humping. Okay. Like I didn't even know what humping was. I wasn't even thinking about humping. Okay. I didn't even make my Barbie dolls hump. Okay. At that time, like my mind was not there. Like I was legit innocent. Okay. So I felt my voice getting scratchy. So I was like, let me drink some of this water. Because I feel like somebody might not want me to tell this story, but I'm going to tell this story anyway. So anyway, we went into the bathroom and the little girl, she started humping on me. Okay. And that was the first time, like I said, anything like that had ever happened. Okay. That I had even known anything. Like I didn't know what sex was. I didn't know, like my parents shielded me so much. We didn't watch rated R movies. Like y'all, they didn't discuss that stuff around me or none of that when I was growing up. Like I was legit innocent. So the girl started humping on me. Okay. So that was my first sexual experience before I was 9 years old with a woman, with a girl. Okay. And like I said, I didn't realize what the depth of what was going on then as I do now. Okay. So the other day, I was asleep and as I was waking up, I had this like moment where everything, like my whole thoughts just zoned in to that moment. Okay. And as I was laying there and I was like reliving, like visually seeing this incident replay itself. And then spirit began to talk to me. And then they told me that my energy had been reset. So the energetic soul tie that was established at that moment, I have been carrying around, y'all. I am about to be 40 years old in December. I have been carrying that energy around for all of these years. Okay. We're going to say from 7 years old to 39, I have been carrying an energetic soul tie with me that I didn't realize was an energetic soul tie. And it was a low vibrational soul tie. And the reason I say it was is because the energy that child's play came with, okay? It came with sneakiness. It came with sex. It came with premature intimacy with that type of, you know what I mean? Like even a child shouldn't even be thinking about nothing like that, period. You know what I'm saying? But it came with all of that baggage. So what spirit was illustrating to me is that I've been carrying around, so Gemini, a part of you could have been carrying around this energy with you for all of these years, okay? All of these years. And it was a ball or a karmic tie of all of those behaviors and all of those emotions and energies, okay? That was something that Gemini, the way that I gathered, had I never encountered that young lady, okay, that cord would have never been created. It would have never been established. So let me be clear on what I'm saying, Gemini. I take full accountability for everything that I have ever endured and gone through in my entire life, okay? What I'm telling you guys is in no way trying to justify any behavior in my adult life or my adolescence that I've gone through. But what I am doing, because I've already taken accountability and pulled my power back from all of those situations, okay? But what I am saying is there was definitely a cord established that had I not had that encounter with that young lady, that cord would have not been established. I could have possibly established a cord in a healthy relationship with a young man or whatever, because I'm not into girls, okay? I could have, like, that, the trajectory that my life took after that moment would have been completely different. So God was showing that to me. He showed it to me, and then he said it reset. And just like that, it was as if everything karmic that was attached to me from that point on had been cleared. From that moment, from the age of 7, okay? Y'all got a big forehead, okay? Y'all don't judge me. This thing keep rolling up. But from the age of 7 on to now, that energy had been attached to me. So what that meant was I had been attracting those energies. I had been open to those energies because of the experience that I had, right? Now, the karmic tie that was established, Gemini, and whoever this message is for, because you've had something similar that occurred to you in your life, and that's why I'm sharing this with you. The energetic cord that was established, like I said, it came with the behavior that was created in the moment of the humping, okay? It came in that moment. Like I said, we were being sneaky because it was like she was pushing, let's say peer pressure. She was putting that energy on me. Like, I wasn't in that frame of mind, but doing her being like, well, we're gonna do this or we're gonna do that, and you know what I mean? All of that, like, it's toxic, right? So wherever that sweet baby, because I'm not even mad at her, okay? Like, I forgive everybody. I don't hold no grudges. I'm not blocking my blessings for nobody, okay? So I keep my heart open. But the energy that poor child brought to my home, brought to me through that energetic cord, it's like I took that on. That's what a soul tie is. You take on the energy of that person, okay? You take on the energy, you take on the trauma, you take on the karmic debt, right, of that individual, okay? And so that's why it's so important to be mindful of who you establish these energetic cords with, whether sexual energetic cords or just relational, I don't know if that's a word, but cords, okay? And I'm doing my best to explain this, y'all, because I really don't have the right words, but I'm doing my best to explain it to where I hope that you guys, whoever this message needed to reach, I hope that it will reach you. So Gemini, as we are about to embrace your birthday season, you have cleared a major karmic cord that has been affecting your entire life up until this point. You have cleared that karmic debt. You have cleared that energy that is no longer a part of you, okay? It has been cleared. It has been reset, all right? So I want you to know that as I start your birthday read, all right? Yeah, that was the King of Swords and the Five of Wands. Did y'all see that? And then look, the Sun card. So it's letting me know that it's been cleared. The King of Swords is you, your energy, right? You guys have cleared this energy, okay? You should be very happy about this. And for me, y'all, it's weird because, like I said, I didn't even realize the depth of what that was. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to use this deck, but let's switch decks here. Let's do what we usually do. Let's start with the We Are Royalty. We not doing that. I Am Royalty deck. Let's see what message this deck has for us. The Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Moving being. From that sneaky, deceptive, karmic energy, right? Because unfortunately, that child played as her role in my life was a karmic. She was a karmic. At whatever age she was. I know she was a little girl, but I also know she was older than me. And I know that I was young and I was innocent. Like I did not, at that time I wasn't into none of that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it triggered premature interest into adult things. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's my truth. I'm not ashamed of it. Okay. I pray y'all don't judge me for that, because I feel like that's my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want me to say? I didn't go to that little girl's house and ask her to hump me, or hey, tell her, hey, let's hump. We didn't know. That's not how they went. Okay. That energy was introduced to me, but like I said, I didn't know the depth of it. So Gemini, there could be a situation in your life you didn't realize was as deep as it was. Well, baby, it's okay. I'm here to tell you that energy has been cleared, that karmic debt has been paid, and you guys are removed from those circumstances, the trajectory of the circumstances that would have come to you had you not cleared that energy. Okay? So kudos to you. Let me snap it up for y'all, because y'all been doing the work. Okay, just as I sat there and just happened to think about that incident, and just like that, it was cleared. So sometimes it takes you just reflecting on things that have occurred in your past so that you can clear the energy, reclaim your power from it. Okay, all right, especially something like your innocence. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's get into it. Sorry it had to get real deep like that, but I had to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead and see what the energy will be like for your birthday season, Gemini. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Most High. What is the message for Gemini, the world? Y'all have closed this chapter. I'm gonna cry. Ooh, I'm sorry, Gemini. Y'all, that chapter is closed. That chapter is closed. The Spirit just confirmed that for me. Through that right there. That let me know in my spirit that I was right to share that with you guys. I hope it can help somebody, you know? Wow. That's the message. The Page of Wands. That chapter is dead and gone. It's over with. I might not even be able to record this for real, Gemini. This might have to just be a little intro, because my dang phone just told me I only got 15% battery. 8 of Wands. I feel like, let me just leave it there. And you know what, Gemini? I'm going to do you a whole separate birthday reading. But this is a message that somebody needed to hear. Whoever this is, that you too have suffered from this, okay, or you've carried this, whether you knew you were carrying it or you didn't know, maybe you blocked it out, maybe you completely forgot that it even had occurred, because I did. Like, when I saw it, I was like, wait, what? And I remembered, like, that shit happened, you know? God got you, baby. And this cycle is closed. Yeah, look, the devil is here. This was a toxic cycle. Y'all have had strength over this cycle. Yeah. It was a karmic soul tie. The 9 of Wands. The devil, the 9 of Wands, the Lovers, the Emperor. I feel like this occurred because I feel like somebody was trying to control or manipulate you. Take your innocence or take your kindness for weakness. But this karmic soul tie is dead. It's dead. You have strength over it. I'm just going to do a little short. This will just be for whoever this message is for. The Wheel of Fortune. Y'all have leveled up out of that. You've completely transformed here. It's been decided. Judgment is here. You can release this part of your life. You can release the trials that came with that energy. Okay? You guys have broken free from this. This is the message. The universe wants you to know this. God wants you to know this. Yeah. Wow. So the sabotage that came with this, or I feel like it was the debt. This is coming through as karmic debt. the karmic debt that came with this, the Five of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords ultimately, right? With the 2 and the 7, no, 2 and the 5 next to each other. It's like this karmic debt, it's been paid. It's done. Confirmation. It's over with. Okay? The Six of Swords. You can sail away, you can move on. You're leveling up out of this energy. This next chapter for you, Gemini, it's not going to look like nothing that the past however many years have looked like, okay? It's not going to look nothing like that, all right? Okay, Gemini? It's not. But Gemini, I'm going to do a more formal prompt to read, but for now, I'm going to leave this one right here, okay? But this is what Spirit wants you to know, okay? I hope that you guys, wow, Gemini, here you are, the Magician. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and because this is something, somebody here, it's been hidden from you, or you've been keeping it hidden, okay? You've been keeping this information hidden from yourself even. God wanted you to see this with the Hermit card, okay? God was highlighting this to you so that you could receive divine healing from it. And he wants you to know that you've defeated this chapter of your life. This next chapter of your life will be abundant, the Nine of Cups. You can expect that. You can expect it to be the opposite of karmic debt. Okay? All right, Gemini. I'll see you in your real birthday read. Sorry about this one, but I had to tell y'all. Bye, loves.